Alright guys, they're playing some Irelia top lane in a new patch. We're playing against a Kayle this game, and I'm going to showcase you guys how you can carry. So, what we have in this game is Conquer, Triumph, Alacrity, a Last Stand. Then we also have Biscuits, which is very important because Biscuits provide mana and sustain. Then we also have Cosmic for the summon spell specifically, so that we can snowball very hard. As you have noticed, we've also got a longsword with three potions. This is very, very important in this lane because we have a winning matchup here. We've got a really good matchup, and if you have a lot of like potions available to you plus a longsword, you're going to have a good time. Trust me. Should have had the 4 stacks. My bad. That's okay though. So normally with Irelia, you want to all in straight away, level 1. Good auto. So yeah, like if you can manage to get like 4 stacks straight away, level 1, especially into a champion like Kayle, like a champion which is pretty free early game, always look for like all-in opportunities. You can start like with both Q or E. It's really situational. Against bruisers, you can most likely just go E all the time. However, Q is a really good option if you're playing against stuff like Kayle, like a champion which is just really bad like at the start. I want the wave to like shove into me, so we're not going to touch the wave too much. Also got to keep in mind that we have a Nunu like pathing top side. Lee Sin is also pathing top, I believe. So see what we can do here. It's really good that we have the wave like pushing into me because Irelia completely obliterates Kayle early on. If we can stack like 4 and she walks in for a CS, we can just all in and win. Yep, Lee Sin comes in. Nice one. He's gotten away. He jumped to the top side of the jungle. Smart guy. Or turns out, yeah, he's still top side. However, he's going for the camp. Wait a second. He's already dead. Very unexpected, but yeah, that's what it is. If Kayle walks in right now, we still got to be careful about Lee. There's a chance that Lee might walk in. Look, you see like how Kayle's like moving up here? That means there could be Lee. I can try something out here. It's all in here. Got the cookie. Oh man, let me tell you something. If I didn't had, believe me here, if I didn't had biscuits right now, I would have not been able to get the kill because the biscuits gave me permanent some mana back because it increases your mana permanently, so you also gain it. I took the biscuit and sustained from it, and that's how we got like an extra Q out there because I didn't have the mana anymore. So like the biscuits is saving the day for me, I guess. Not bad. Now all we have to do is just shove in the wave and then we can just reset just fine. Got no mana again. But we should be okay. We don't need mana here to shove the wave. There you go. We don't really need mana as much because we are completely safe. Like Kayle is unable to all-in me. There's no way that Kayle can all-in me because she's too weak at the start of the match. Like pre-6 she's just too weak. Even level 6 she's pretty weak against Irelia. It really depends though, but in general like it's not good for her. Nice. So something that I always prioritize on Irelia and that I always encourage you guys to buy is always Blade. Like, regardless of the matchup you're going to run into, can be any matchup you run into. Blade is really good against tanks, but really good against bruisers too. But more importantly, it also works super well into range matchups because of the effects with the movement speed. So you can perfectly build Blade just fine into like the kill matchup as well. Like, there's no problem with it. She's dead. She couldn't press R because I was like literally standing right behind her. So pretty free. Now we shove this out. And now we go back. You notice that we have a really bad value here. We got 780, which is really bad because that means I'm unable to buy pickaxe, but I don't really have much of a choice here. Let me actually go steel caps. I don't really have much of a choice here because normally you want to avoid values like that because you want to buy pickaxe, right? Pickaxe is a really hard purchase because of this. You can't really buy anything underneath it, right? But in this case, like, the wave was shoved in. If I were to stay, I'd be trolling. Because he could either freeze, stacked waves, force me to stay, right? So that's why we just went boost. Now we gotta try and get the value. We gotta try to get the 875 for the pickaxe. So keep that in mind as we are playing out the lane. We wanna prioritize the item here. So we're gonna calm down a little bit more with the way how we play it. We're gonna stack the wave up. We're gonna go for a fight when she tries to last hit. Oh, I messed up my Q. Messed up my Q. There's gonna be a kill right there. But yeah, whatever. It's okay. On Irelia, it's very, very, very easy to make mistakes. Like, I think that Irelia is the worst champion if it comes down to like making mistakes, because it's very, very easy to do. Like, any person that plays Irelia knows this. You mess up one Q and your entire combo is completely messed up. So keep that in mind, guys. The better you get on Irelia, the better she gets as well. Like, there's a huge like skill with this champ. Like an endless learning cycle. You're never really the best Irelia. Never. Like, there's always space for improvement when you play Irelia. Nobody plays her perfect. Like, absolutely nobody. Even the best of the best Irelia players are sometimes making mistakes on accident, because it happens. There you go. Time to go back. So, as we were previously talking about, you know, the pickaxe, we now have the value to buy it. We're going to get it. Including... I want to sell everything, but... yeah, I'm going to do it. This is some really... this is just being a little bit unlucky here, because the value to get steel caps is like 10. I need to get it now. Now, you might be very curious, like, why steel caps, right? Because we're playing as a Kayle, she's mostly AP based. The reason why is because she still has, Kayle is still AD based, like, in terms of, like, how she autos. Secondly, they have a Lee, Kiana, then they have a Senna. So it's way better for me to go steel caps here. She has no R, she'll die. She should be dead. There you go. She had no ultimate. Like, we previously made her use ult. Lee Sin doesn't go for that jump. Now we shove. There you go. The best advice I can give to anybody that wants to play Irelia is to play the game without locking your camera on the character, honestly. It's like the best thing I can advise to all of you if you're actually playing like that. Nice. So like I've seen like a lot of like Irelia players like going for like a camera like lock, which is really hard because if you're trying to queue fast, like the whole screen will move along with you all the time. It's super annoying. Keep that in mind, guys. If you're playing Irelia,
much like the spirit, I am not
keep in mind that you want to play the game as much like not like as in what I'm doing currently. Like I'm holding the camera, except like I'm just holding it. I can just release the camera by releasing the button. But I know people out there. There's actually a lot of people out there who are playing the game on locked camera the entire game. They never change. That's really bad. At least on Irelia, it's really bad. It's something you absolutely do not want to do, because it will just make the champion way harder to play. So keep that in mind, guys. This is like the best advice I can give.
If they capture me, they'll kill me.
I don't think that she'll walk up anymore. I very much doubt it. I think I'm gonna stop stacking. Oh. Nice. Got it. Now we shove. Omerik, hey, thank you for the sub prime, man. Welcome to the sub family. Thank you for that.
The land knows me.
Whoops. Now let's get the final plate.
An ally has been slain.
Perfect. I might actually get the entire tower here, actually.
Where they fell, freedom grew.
I should have, yeah, I should have just taken it. Still don't have tower though. I think that Lee is on the way. I'm not exactly sure. I see Kiana bot lane, but I think I'm just gonna take it. Still got biscuits like 13 minutes in. Haven't really used it. It's not really any need to. Let's go back here. Quick question, is Irelia top or mid better at the moment? Well, it's very situational. In my opinion, like they're both equally as good. However, I think I would probably encourage you to play Irelia top more than mid lane, to be honest. Because if you're playing Irelia towards mid lane, that means that you could potentially get into like a full AD team comp, which is like really bad.
They came for our magics. They'll pay with their lives.
If you play Irelia top lane, you don't really have that issue. Plus, like, you can split and do everything that mid lane can't always do. Asimer, hey, thank you for the sub prime, man. You too. Thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate it. Drake is up, by the way. There's gonna be a fight. Nice. Let's use the biscuit here. Got it. We need to prioritize this thing. We need to get that dragon. It's very important to get. Seems like they're going for Drake. Nunu needs the ball in here. One auto? Yeah, there you go. 700. That's kind of unfortunate. Aw, there was like half a second, man. That's super sad. Because I'm pretty sure if I could last hit him with my Q, I would then regain my Q. Then I could jump on Nami as well. And then, you know, I would just have enough healing to kill Nami too. She would never beat me at that point. That's unfortunate. The rotation was not bad actually. It was pretty good. Like Kayle was topside, so it was 5 against 4. It should have been winnable, but my teammates are too far behind. That's why we still lost it. Something we can do is go Hydra here, but I also like the idea of going Death Stance. I think I'm gonna go Death Stance here. I like that more. Can actually go Wits End and Death Stance, but I think I'm gonna go for this one first. There you go. Maybe Death Stance and then the Wits End afterwards is what I'm thinking. I'll probably do that.
Father, mother, zealous, Oma,
Yeah, let's shove this out. There is like no objective around bot lane. We're still splitting top side. I want to push this in and go here. Oh, they're taking it already. Yeah, they're once again getting an objective. They're getting all objectives. I'm the only Fed in this game. Well,
stay watchful, stay careful. We will resist.
this is actually really bad. Again, like not getting like 2 catches. They're both. Everyone is fed this game. Like that's the main problem. I think that Lee is up here.
None can do what I do, so I will do it.
Yeah, I got him. I think we can probably get more kills because Senna's up here. Oh, missed my Q. Excellent. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh boy, if you miss like 1 Q, you're gonna have to rely on your W to regain it. I think like it sounds very unrealistic here. Like this guy was 7-0 and had like a support right behind it, who is also like this. But I honestly think that I could have killed them both. The reason why I think I could is because this guy, they're not running exhaust. They have heal, they have ignite, they have like 2 of these. They don't matter. If they had exhaust, I could never have a chance. But since they don't play with it, yeah, if I jump on them, they will die.
It appears my dance continues.
But yeah, I missed my Q. So yeah, whatever. Two items Senna. Well, equally fed.
Do we want to be safe or free?
I think there's other people here. Let me get blue buff real quick. I think they're probably rotating bot lane soon.
I moved on some melodies and
There you go. I'm gonna do the best I can to like try and kill this guy here. But yeah, it really depends. Drake will spawn in 35. Doesn't seem like my teammates are really paying attention to it. It will spawn in 30.
it's us or them.
Can all in very easily, but I don't think Katarina's paying attention. There's already a ward. Instead, Katarina goes for the fight and then dies. Right before the Drake spawns. Excellent. Another Drake loss. I actually pinged like a 1 minute beforehand.
Peace requires 2 participants.
Oh, we can forget about this Drake, they will get it. Yeah, my Nunu tries and then dies as well. Excellent. Yeah, I don't know. This game seems pretty much over. Macro-wise, there's nothing. Not only are my teammates losing, but they're not showing up on any objectives. And now we're losing Baron. Like we're losing all objectives this game. Not only is like everybody losing, but they just don't appear anywhere. So we're just losing Barons, Dragons, like Heralds, Towers. Anything you could think of. Yeah. Yeah, GG. Again, like we're losing a complete Baron here, by the way, because we like half of the team was on base.
I don't want her to see this slaughter.
Someone's up here.
Remember what's been lost. Fight for what hasn't been.
Got some people walking up here. Okay, yeah, like, yeah, you can count this game as a loss. Like, we've lost all objectives, and mistakes keep on happening. We'll see how far we can get.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm pretty sure we can't beat these guys either, because I don't have my ultimate. Let's try.
An ally has been slain.
Well, we got my death stuns. Let's go for a long sword. Actually, let's get the attack speed here. Try something out.
You do not know thousand people hanging on your every word.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
You know, like an AD carry is fed when an AD carry is walking up towards you like this.
To live under a roof is not so.
Okay. They'll get back. They'll buy items and come back stronger, because they haven't bought items yet.
Be the leader then.
Senna walking up, close range, no support, anything around it.
Show them no weakness.
Oh, missed it. 1000. Sure.
And back to center. It's all in the footwork.
We'll see what we can do. Maybe something we can do to make the game slightly easier is to buy Hydra. Because Hydra gives AoE damage, it makes pushing a lot easier to do if we get it. So yeah, it's something I'll consider. Maybe it's like a last item or even something we can buy right now.
An ally has been slain.
Listen's fighting here.
Voices of my brother still carry on the
Enemy
wind.
killing spree. Your turret has been destroyed.
Meanwhile, like, yeah, like, honestly, like, Kale gets to farm this game for free. This Kale is, like, playing the game. He's got, like, 1 kill, like, 1 assist. What a dream game for this guy. Gets to level 16 for free. Ooh, nice. She's not worth anything, but it's still nice if they catch. It will delay the game slightly. They got 4 Drake too.
All my own.
We'll see how this goes.
Now they never have a chance.
Yeah, Hydra is something that I want to prioritize right now. Hydra is like a pretty, in my opinion, like people don't think about it too much. If you get to the late game, Hydra is actually a very OP item to build. Usually you build it as like a secondary item, not as a last item, but in a game like this, it's not bad going Hydra. It's not bad. It's not actually bad to get it because of the wave clear. I'm gonna buy it like final item. I will get it.
Better times there were, and will be again.
Nice. I don't think the camera's up there. Is it? Nah, it's not. It's just that the enemy team does not know what they're doing because they can easily end this game, but they haven't done that yet. Like, we have 2 inhibs down, they got 4 dragons, they have, you know, Barons spawning soon. They could have already like won this game if they played it very smart. Yeah, it seems like they're like prioritizing the Baron, I guess. Can't really push anymore. But yeah, like we got 2 inhibs down currently, like bot and mid inhib. If they just... Oh. Yeah, that's why I don't go in the jungle, like it's very obvious.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
I can try catching off Senna maybe.
I invoke the tranquil sleep and
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Nope. Never mind.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I guess the game's over. We got like 1 catch, but it's not enough. Yeah. Oh.
Shut down.
I dance on
Okay. Yo, that Nuno ball right there. Not bad. Okay. Alright. I actually thought that the game's gonna end here, but turns out that we keep this game running for a little longer.
time to find my feet.
That's a little surprising, okay. Especially because they have 4 drakes and all that stuff.
Of course I can fight. I grew
Well,
up
we finally got Hydra, so wave clear is not a problem anymore. If they get like multiple inhibs, I can, you know, stall it out for a while. I just gotta make sure I get like 40 stacks on my Hydra, so I'm like the strongest I can be.
Zelos told the worst jokes.
So let's get this one too. I don't think it's taken. Nah. Is this one up to? Nope. Got like 15 stacks. Not bad.
Our will is greater.
I could try catching off Senna here, because I think that she might walk this direction, if we're lucky. Nope, turns out she doesn't.
Each form has
It was
a
worth
name.
attempting. I can actually get the red potion right now.
At least that's what Oma said.
Nice. Okay, 26 stacks. And red potion.
I carry a lot more than these blades.
Perfect. I'm ready. Hey, I suppose it's still a loss after all. Did not hit. Nah. That was not gonna... just had to last hit the wave, that's all. There's no way on earth that we're winning this. $16 kills, Senna. Such a sad game because we got really fed in this game, but unfortunately, like, my teammates were not just behind, but they were straight up mega far behind. Like, not even close, bro. Lost every objective, macro-wise. Played horribly.
An enemy has been slain.
There were objectives we could have taken, but there was no reaction either. So yeah. Either way, this is Irelia top lane. Thanks so much for watching today's YouTube fit. And I'll see you next time. Peace.